I've always had a love-hate relationship with Pokemon. Always. And I always will. They're fun games.
Let me adjust the game audio on the stream.
I think really at the end of the day, they're very fun games, but the quality is just...
Destiny?
You're insulting us at this point.
Okay. I had the desktop audio going for some reason. I hope that that wasn't causing an issue.
Like what was the latest Legend CA?
Okay.
That's just an insult.
ZA.
That's just an insult because it's a follow-up to XY, and XY was awesome.
Yeah, they didn't release Z or Z because Sun and Moon was coming out, and then like they finally like they canned it, and then they like released like ZA, and it's not good.
It's horrible. You know what you get?
It's not good.
You get the city.
It's not good.
You get the city to explore. You had more to explore in a 3DS game. You had more to explore in a Game Boy Advance game. My God. It's just insulting. That game costs $70. And it's a nothing burger.
It's amazing. Like in gold and silver, you had 2 whole regions to explore, and then they regressed to 1 city.
Like they were like open world Pokemon game. You get one city, 1 city.
I mean, I like to play like devil's advocate, I guess, is, it depends on how big that city is. I mean, if you're just...
It's not big.
If you're running around, like... Because, I mean, keep in mind, the game before that was open world, but there's nothing. There's nothing in those... It's just plains. It's because they're going for the Breath of the Wild kind of thing,
Yeah, the nothing burger. It's an open world. You get to explore. There's nothing in the world.
I mean, all of
everything is just sporadic.
All of Bloodborne takes place in 1 city, but it's still a pretty big open world game.
It would be really interesting if Game Freak they like made like a Pokemon like game where it's like it has like several different regions like you can travel to, and that kind of like emphasizing like the point that traveling like to completely different places is like a part of like Pokemon. Like you travel to like completely different places and find like different, like radically different species. But they touched on that in like Gen 2, and not really much else after that, which is kind of a shame in my opinion.
One doesn't need to make an effort because enough idiots are going to buy it regardless. Because it's the Nintendo game. It's the game. Everyone knows Pokemon.
It is the game. It truly is the game.
I mean, it's one of the game franchises of all time.
I mean, I just hope that our world kind of like set a precedent where like people could like start to make their own like oppositions without much fear of being sued.
Well, I mean, what's funny is that the monster catching thing, like, that existed before Pokemon and existed during Pokemon.
It did.
Like Pokemon's rise. Like it was a very go-to formula for a lot of Japanese RPG stuff at the time. For a while now, Pokemon has kind of just been like the only one. I mean, I guess you had Yokai Watch, but that's and Digimon is still around, but it's not really like the monster catcher RPG is not what it once was as far as like, I mean, especially on like the Game Boy Color and stuff. You had like freaking Dragon Quest Monsters or whatever it was called. The Shin Megami Tensei series was doing that.
I was gonna say Shin Megami Tensei, Persona to a certain degree. Or is there Shin Megami Tensei?
And Megami Tensei was doing that even years before. I would say Pokemon, the original Pokemon games, were taking a lot of their pointers from Dragon Quest, because I think Dragon Quest was doing that. And making lots of money with doing it.
Hey, Pokemon nerds, without Ultra 7, Pokemon would not exist. You're welcome.
Yeah, and Digimon wasn't really a monster catcher thing. It was a digital pet. It kind of was sort of forced to be the Pokemon competitor by just how much impact Pokemon was having on the industry. But it was a digital pet. Its competitor was Tamagotchi, not Pokemon.
I don't get why they're so dead set making the games 3D because it's a large workload. I quite like the like during the DS era where it's a mix of both, where they would have like the 3D environment but you'd control like a 2D character. I think there's like a kind of like good compromise there.
I think we just need to go back to black white.
You want to know what's funny about black and white is when that was coming out,
people hated it.
People were like I was one of the only people defending it.
I loved that game when it came out. People hated it, and now it's beloved.
Yeah, now like everybody wants everything to go back to being like black and white. And it's like I remember people telling me that the new Pokemon suck, Pokemon's not what it once was, and blah blah blah. And I was the one person being like, no, I think black and white will do all right. It seems pretty cool. And then like it comes out and basically kind of revives the franchise in a way. So like I don't know, that was funny. It's funny looking back on that, like looking back on arguments I had with people about like the new Pokemon in black and white, and everybody else like people telling me I'm dumb for liking gear.
You just fell off with yellow. Pokemon was never good.
By the way, sorry this intro is so
dislikes on
long,
this.
but I've already read, I know this story already, but I'm just trying to like press the button so that anyone who wants to actually read the dialogue, can do so.
Nothing can pause the video.
Yeah, but
I know you're being nice. I was kidding.
I'm not one of those people where it's like I don't have.
Well,
a
if you want to read this, pause the video.
Yeah, or smashing the button, really fast to get through everything. I mean, I think I can press like start and skip all of this, but there might be somebody watching this who's never seen this game before, and this is what the game is. It has a long intro. There's plenty of story, but once you get into the gameplay, it's a very high energy action RPG. I don't know, like people there was this kind of trend for a while years ago of like poo-pooing on any game that had like any sort of long intro or story or dialogue or whatever, and I thought that was weird because when I was growing up playing like Super Nintendo RPGs, that was like the most fascinating thing about RPGs, because it's like, wow, it's like a book. This is so,
Yeah, it has a story. Wow. It's because people hate RPGs. To this day, people hate RPGs.
But they like playing the original Legend of Zelda, where you have to just sit there and use a candle on a bunch of trees for like 30 minutes until you burn the right one. Otherwise, you can't beat the game.
Yeah.
I think for me, it kind of becomes like a problem where you just like sitting there like pressing A, like having like an in-depth story is all well and good, but it's like You're just like sitting there pressing like A like constantly, and it's just taking you to different cutscenes, and it feels like you're never actually playing the game for a good half an hour.
I would
Then it
say
starts to like become annoying.
I am less tolerant of cutscenes, whether I can skip them or not, than I am of dialogue like this. I am okay pressing the A button to go through dialogue that I can read at my own pace.
Yep.
I can deal with that more than like a lot of long cutscene, like Metal Gear Solid 4 style, like cutscene after cutscene
Oh my God,
after
dude.
cutscene.
It's or Pokemon something.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Summon, yeah.
But like, for example, if I wanted to skip through this, I could skip through this. I'm just choosing not to, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
like the story, and I like the characters, and I like the world, and I want to show it off. So, you know, I'm going at a very easy pace here. Yeah, she wields a... Unica wields a big axe. She's the, you know, I'm gonna hit you with a rock, like I'm gonna hit you with a big stick. Big bonk stick.
Bunk.
Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and check my thing. Equipment, inventory, crystal, used to purify goddess statues, used to speak with Aeolia. And a lot of the items from East 1 and 2 show back up here. Like the mask. Remember that mask that you find?
Mm-hmm.
That shows up as well. Here's my old saves here.
2022.
Yeah, it's been a while. Well, this was my first save, like... No, one of my first saves, yeah, so... I've had this game for a while. The game's like almost... The game's like, what, like 15 years old. Double tap to dash, here. Blood level. I keep the blood level low, just because, like, I feel like it works better with these kinds of graphics. I don't, like, you can, like, make the blood, like super low, high, gore. Like, I don't know.
Gore.
With how, like... Oh, and you got your, you know, you got your...
What?
Things here.
What, you kill someone and then 50 gallons of blood just, like, goes everywhere, like in The Shining?
Reminds me of the early Monster Hunter games where you hit a monster and it just gushes blood everywhere. Those were the times.
I haven't completed the encyclopedia.
Fake fan!
And then you got your manual here. I like this, you know, so that way, you know, if you skip a tutorial on accident, you can always go back and look at it. So this is following kind of in the tradition started by East 5, where it's more of an action RPG. Rather, you know, the bump system is gone, and now it's like the hack and slash era. Like, I mean, I think low blood works fine with these kinds of graphics. I don't really know like why you would really need like lots of blood and gore.
This is awesome.
His blood is edgy. That's
Blood.
why.
And guts.
Oh my god, die already. Here. chest. Do.
Altian Panacetta.
But yeah, if you were like a newbie to East, and it's like, I don't know if I want to play East 1 and 2 because I hear they're hard and they're kind of old and that I need a guide, you know, maybe I need a guide or whatever. I mean, they're still good. I would definitely recommend a guide if you're going to play East 1 and 2. But especially if you know, fight the boss of East 2. He's horrible. Darn. But I would, you know, you could watch the OVAs for 1 and 2 and then kind of hop into this. And then from there you can, like, pretty much play any East after East 1 and 2 in any order. I've been keeping my eye on like Nordics, but Nordics never seems to go down in price.
Yeah.
So I still need to play through Oath and Felghana. And finish up 5 on my actual Super Nintendo, which is really cool. Use my multi-card to play East 5 translated as if it was an actual Super Nintendo release. Do. A surge of power burst forth from the artifact. Unico is granted the Whirlwind skill. This is fun. To use the Whirlwind skill, simply equip it. Just be... Yeah, so now I can do this.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna die in one hit.
Really a high drop.
He breaks your legs. I think I need to raise the thing. Yeah. There's a lot of weight to how the character falls when they, like, jump. Like, I don't know if you can kind of get a sense of it from just watching. But just, like, bam, like, they, like, hover in the air for, like, a split second, and then they just sink. Bam. Okay, defense up. kind of like when you're on low health in East 1 and 2, you kind of like fall back, attack, fall back, attack, so they can't like nick you. It's locked up tight. It won't open without a key. No, this guy's. He like, you see how he just ran from all the way.
Yeah, he wants you. I'm gonna get you.
Gotcha. There we go. There, nice. Okay, just gotta last until I can find a statue. Oh, yeah. Watch out for that. Well. Yep. Alright, he's coming for me. Boom, 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 boom. Have to remember I'm on like the hardest difficulty. Gotta. I would think one of these guys would like drop like health. There we go. I leveled up, so I got my health back.
Yippee.
The whirlwind skill is my favorite, just because you can like just spam it and just deal a whole bunch of damage. Eat what's happening. Blah.
Nothing good.
It's not good. It's just not good.
Yes.
Hope you made it rain on Scowlin. All in all, it's just not very funny at all. You think when the needle drop, like, disses some classic indie rock album and, like, big up some kind of like trap rap like album, you think he's doing that just for attention, or you think he really believes that? You think he really feels that way?
I don't know. I actually don't. Maybe it's attention.
Maybe it's like
I don't.
Maybe it's like a little bit of both. Yeah, so you spend SP to get, you know, power-ups here. How much SP do I have?
So, I think he's kind of obsessed with being a contrarian. I don't have much to back that up with, but I don't know. I just kind of get that impression.
Oh yeah, there's a stationary heal rate. Alright, so over here, go down here, bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. East maxing!
I am still yeasting right now.
It's easing out. I loved it that when I learned that like Is is related to the name Paris, and that's like Is is the good Is. You got good Is, and you got Paris, which is bad Is. And parallel.
It's almost like it's true in real life.
Well, it's just I don't know. I guess like a lot of French people thought of Paris as just like the hive of scum and villainy, and this place needs to sink into the ground, and then it will when the goodies comes back out of the water.
Stupid French people ruining France. How could they
The
ruin
French
France?
people.
Yes, I mean French people. I was being an idiot.
It's okay. We have a Frenchie in the chat.
My condolences. My condolences to any human being in the chat right now.
Is well, is it? I don't. French
Did you know about the Legend of East?
cheese?
I think I've mentioned it to Buddy before.
Cheese.
It comes from Brittany.
What are you talking about? Cheese? Nath?
The French cheese eating surrender monkey.
That's racist.
We should have said that.
Evening, Gromit.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Barry.
But yeah, like it comes from like, you know,
Homage.
from like it's like a legend from Britain, you know, Brittany, the legendary land of East that's sunk into the water, and then like the Paris is supposed to like sink into the ground when East rises from the sea.
I feel like a lot of people would be very mad if that happened.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette de fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
That's all you can say. That's all you can say. Uh-oh. There we go. Do I have my stationary heal yet? You can also see right there the XP multiplier. So if you maintain the combo, you can max out your XP gains. I don't think I have stationary heal yet. Unless I...
Doesn't look like it.
Pressing the wrong button, perhaps? No, okay.
Those things are annoying.
Yeah. Oh my god. Get away.
Another teleporter.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Teleports behind you in French.
Nothing personnel, mon ami. Jump. Okay. Ah, my god. Another one.
Another one.
Yep. Right there. Going up.
Going up. Backing up.
Back it up! Backing up.
Let's back it up.
Backing up.
What game is this? East Origin.
East Origin.
Imagine not knowing what the game is from looking at the game. All these the YouTube people estimate.
is
I'm
that,
kidding.
is
I'm
that,
I
kidding.
know
It's Ross.
that's
It's Ross.
Ross.
is that
It's
Ross?
Ross.
Oh,
I
Ross.
was like, yeah, I was like, don't insult some random dude that finds the stream.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't have known from looking at it.
Yeah, you should.
first
No,
glance.
at this point, you should, because this, like, all of the East games look like this. This, like, after a certain point. Like, with these little, like, you know, freaking goblin, you know, CG goblin character models.
I said at first glance. I'm just trying to be better. But I am.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here.
Take
Care of you first. You're annoying.
Well, if you like the overlay now, there's going to be a lot more in the future.
Yeah, this is my old overlay from 2023. So this is that I've recycled assets from this overlay for a lot of stuff. Like the playpen overlay is kind of reusing a lot of assets from this particular overlay, and I did that specifically because I stopped streaming on YouTube, and it's like, oh well, I still have these assets. I got to use them for something. Though I did update the playpen overlay. If you notice, if you go back and you watch like the virtual racing episode and then watch this new one, you'll notice that there's some subtle changes in like how the lines are done. It's a little cleaner, a little more, a little less like sketchy or like smeary looking. I don't know why I'm addicted to making overlays. It's I guess I just hate negative space, and I also just kind of just want like to make things feel like more of an experience, because it's like, I don't know. There's tons of East Origin streams and playthroughs on YouTube. You know, you don't need to watch me. But I don't know, it just
But you should.
It puts you in.
It's
like,
probably not.
It puts you in like the idea, I guess, is just to put you into like an aesthetic, like a aesthetic space.
Probably not even the best playthrough with the with the rant about Pokemon earlier. Over like the story part.
Believe it or not, a lot of people on YouTube like stuff like that. You know, it's just,
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to insult like the YouTube gaming audience, but the YouTube gaming audience doesn't usually care about the games. Like that's why Oni Plays is so successful, because they just
just want people yapping.
They just talk. They make jokes about they hit the Pentagon and stuff like that. No offense to Oni Plays, I like Oni Plays, you know, but it just like the people are not watching stuff like that for the games. Oh crap.
You're going to die.
No, I'm not. Because I'm going to head back.
What is a horror vacui syndrome?
Oh my gosh. I looked at the chat. My mistake. Okay, I gotta level up again.
Always blaming the chat on your mistakes. Fear of the Void. Ah. You know, if I was actually intelligent, I would have known that.
Because of vacuum.
Back you would.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Thing is, a lot of my art can be, you know, a lot of the graphics I do are fairly minimalistic. It's just, I don't know, like, to me it's like, I like, you know, it's YouTube, it's a visual thing, you know, it's visuals, you know, like, if I just wanted to hear people, I'll just listen to a podcast. I don't need visuals. So I like to try to balance things out. I like to, you know, just You know, okay.
We're gonna be mad at you for that too.
Gameplay, got graphics and stuff like that to kind of give everything its own unique sort of feeling. And then you have audio commentary, and I don't know, just it's. I like going the extra mile when it comes to this stuff. I feel like some people appreciate it. There we go. How dare you joke in my chat? Don't you know that this is video games? Serious business.
No fun allowed in video games.
Excuse me, I'm trying to play a video game which has nothing to do with fun.
True. I hate video games.
Yeah, all video games are bad.
Yes, unless I like them, then they're good. But if you like them, they're bad.
They were like a mistake, except the games I like, because I am the only person that likes good games.
But yeah, I think a lot of the people that got me interested in like streaming video games on the internet, they did like have like overlay setups and stuff, but stuff that didn't really feel like very corporate. And you know, I kind of feel like the CCTV vibe really fits the brand, if you want to call it that. I hate calling it a brand. I know it's an accurate way to describe what we do here, but I don't know. I don't like words like that.
PsychWard branding.
It's not just about a forum. It's about the community.
LARP.
LARP. This is the biggest LARPer in chat. LARP Sahur over here.
I can't believe they killed my boy Triple T. They shot him dead in the street.
And I still miss him. Still miss him.
They pulled up to his house and done a drive-by shooting and shot him.
He was about to go out, show us just how accepting we have to be. Life was going great for him.
They shot him dead in the middle of the Hajj season. How dare they?
They did this.
They did this. No! Triple T.
Rest in power, Haji Tung 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 Sahur. So, can you explain to me, like, because I'm old, obviously. Can you explain to me why people are saying LARP as an insult? What does this mean?
Live action roleplay. It's when you're pretending to know something about something.
I know what LARP means, but why are people like using that as an insult now? What's like?
The Zoomers.
I'm guessing it's like some sort of like you're calling someone inauthentic or something.
Okay.
You're calling someone out for pretending to know more about something than they really do because they're pretending. They're pretending to know about something when they actually don't, but they're just pretending because they want to like look good or because it's trending right now.
Okay, I figured that's
so
what it was.
They call them like a live action role player because they're basically role playing as a fan of that thing.
Yeah, because I don't have Instagram
without actually
and
being
I don't
a fan.
really use Twitter anymore, so I am not up to speed with like what the slang is. I don't have.
Yeah, it's basically a modern poser. If you LARP, like the actual live action roleplay, like at a medieval like night festival or something like that. That's cool. Or you do like the history, like reenactment stuff. That's cool. But if you pretend to be a fan of a game, just say you don't know something about it. Don't pretend like you're an expert on it. It's just stupid.
Okay, so I was seeing if I could get the
No, but
I was seeing if I could get the timing right. Like this game has like a lunge attack where if you get the timing right, like down, left, right, up, does that. It comes in really handy. So then it adds a lot of, just that one move alone adds a lot of depth to the combat.
No, we all have to be experts in video games because video games are serious business.
Seriously bad business.
I
'Cause you're bad.
remember on a forum somebody, when Nintendo Labo came out, somebody was complaining about you know, what is
Careful.
that, what is this? They're, you know, Nintendo is just like putting out like cardboard toys, and I remember replying, like I was like the first reply, and just basically killed the guy's thread because I was like, video games are toys, idiot. And then, and everybody's like, first post, best post. Wrecked. Yeah. OP gets wrecked.
Showed that guy. Yeah, I feel like people forget video games at the end of the day. They are an entertainment medium.
Yeah. Well, I think you can kind of blame Sony for changing a lot. Well, they weren't the first to do it, but they were the first to be successful at the idea of, you know, video games are not toys anymore. You know, it's like your PlayStation. The PlayStation wasn't marketed like, you know, like the Super Nintendo, you know, or the Nintendo was. It was like this is like, you know, you plug it into your stereo system and you put it under your TV, and it's like, you know, it's like your entertainment. This is like the new thing to replace your VCR and all of that, like in your main CD player, your main disc CD changer and stuff like that. They kind of really went in on that element. I mean, you know, there was an element of that in video games already, like, you know, you had systems like the 3DO that were trying to do that, and failed.
Yep.
You know, but Sony was really successful with it. Also, the reason they were successful with it was because the PlayStation 1 had good games. There was a time when Sony consoles had games, a long time ago, in a gaming industry far, far away.
Yeah.
You know, so like, it was a nice balance, but they kind of changed a lot of how, like, changed the game, no pun intended, on how like you sold a video game console.
Remember when video games were good? Yeah, me neither.
Like, I mean, and as far as the idea of, like, you know, video game consoles being toys, you know, Nintendo had always been part of what made Nintendo appealing, but then even in the Super Nintendo era, they were kind of trying to sell video games as a countercultural thing to fight back against a lot of the marketing that Sega was doing. You know, like, Sega was really genius, Sega America at least, in their marketing. All they had to do was just convince a bunch of 9-year-olds that everybody's gonna think you're a baby if you have a Super Nintendo, and it worked. And then Nintendo came back with, like, the Play It Loud ad campaign, and then with the 64, the whole change the system. You know, everybody was doing that, though, by that point. The whole, like, we're entering the new millennium. Are you ready? Gamers. Like, the Sega Saturn was doing that. The PlayStation was doing that. The N64 was doing that. You know, it's like, it's 1996. We're only 4 years away from the year 2000.
Careful not to die.
Back when Mario had tattoos.
Back when Mario and Luigi actually mattered and were cool.
But yeah,
Not for babies.
you saw that like attack right there, how it just kind of ripped through their defenses.
Back when Mario had a Brooklyn, like, deep, gruffy voice.
Yeah, remember these? Remember when you go on the side
I
of the
remember.
tower?
Oh yeah, I just switched back to the Discord there.
It's Mustafar. Do. Runes.
I can't read that.
I can't read. Remember the ruse?
Imagine if your cat walked up to you and spoke in like that ancient made up language.
Spoken ancient Scandinavian. If Sigma started talking, do you think he'd talk in English or in German?
Probably English. I don't speak German to anyone outside of my dad. And a few friends. But they're not here. And if anyone comes over, it's just my dad. I speak more English than I speak German.
I like her face. I feel like her face would make like a good reaction image. Like it says such a condescending smirk.
Yeah.
Like you've never been with a woman, have you? Like that's kind of how the face looks.
You just don't know what you're talking about.
You've never touched a girl in your life, have you? That's cute.
Well, touching girls is gay, so... Thank God I haven't.
And then you give them the Rota fruit. Make sure you don't like use the Rota fruit. You gotta give it to these guys so they can give you stuff. And then yeah, they give you the Claria ore.
Chad is liking women gay.
I think the jury is out. Eventually you're able to understand what they say.
Reminds me of Nier Automata and Nier in general, where you play through the game multiple times and then later on it's revealed. Like, you can read stuff you weren't able to read in the first playthrough.
Yeah, I mean, isn't the Wind Waker is like that, right? Wind Waker has something like that with the hyper.
I'm not sure.
Language, doesn't it?
Could be. Could be. I know it's in Nier. I don't know if it's in Drakengard as well. I like Nier.
I've never played it.
It's good. but very repetitive because you play through it like 7 times to get the true ending. And if you want to get all achievements, you're gonna play the game for like literally a year, because to get a certain plant in the game, a certain flower, which has a lot of meaning because it's connected to Drakengard, it's going to take you a long time.
Level up.
Yay.
You
Boing.
can kind of speed run areas, like using the whirlwind, but eventually you get something that lets you.
At least those guys die faster now.
Yeah. Where are you? There. Yeah, see that?
What
that's
are you not doing?
I think Booty is referring to like playing near that many times.
It's not even that long. The game is like 6 hours per run through. It's not that long.
You get the chance, look at the chat and the voice call chat.
Oh yeah, nice. Well, you don't need to get the achievements. Just get the endings because you're good. I like Nier.
I love Nier.
I'm still thinking about whether or not I will continue slogging away at Drakengard to get all endings, because you need to upgrade all weapons.
Yeah, well, I
and
mean,
find all weapons.
This test so far seems to be turning out really well. My computer hasn't blue screen, so that's good.
Now that you spoke it into existence, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, I know.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
Are you not getting
Should've
another
known better.
graphic card at some point?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to come today because I forced Fi to buy me a graphics card. I guilted him. Into buying me a graphics card because Fi's not really my friend. He's just being held prisoner against his will.
Yeah, I've been held prisoner here all this time. I can't escape. He has me literally strapped to a chair, doing all sorts of things like spending time with my friends and
streaming
events that I made
without even asking me. Alright, set the blue moon crest in the altar.
How dare Psychonara force me to do the event that I made without his permission?
For whom it may concern, we're doing fine, by the way. We're doing pretty good.
These guys. I think... I forget where these characters are supposed to come from. I think this is supposed to be a tie-in to E6. Because these characters come from outside of Ys. Ys is at this time is isolated, and it's like a paradise, and everybody else on the frontier is like, you know, throughout the rest of the world lives like fairly normal lives, and people in Ys have only heard that people live outside of Ys. So these guys have come in from outside, and I forget what characters from the franchise they're supposed to be related to. I think they come from the Canaan Islands, but I can't be sure because the Canaan Islands are in E6. They're elves. They all have, you know, knife ears.
I got a slur against elf people. How dare you? How could you insult my fellow leaf munchers like that?
I know knife ears to refer to elves, but I never heard leaf munchers. That's a new one.
Yeah, leaf muncher.
Like, Unica as a character kind of has this vibe of, like, that one meme from the one manga of, you know, I understand, understands nothing. She kind of has that that character.
The
I'm a what? You're a wizard, Harry.
Pop Team Epic. That's what you
Yeah,
mean.
that one, yeah.
This tune is an absolute banger, by the way. I just wanted to say.
Banging tunes.
Yeah, I have the volume kind of down on my end just because it's just so the volume doesn't come in over the microphone. There's a lot less like metal sounding electric guitar in East Origins soundtrack. They go for a much more like ethnic, you know, I hate that word, but
A lot more fusiony. A lot more fusiony, I've noticed.
yeah, because this is taking place in the distant past, so they're kind of trying to give everything this more ancient sort of vibe. This is just sad.
Yeah, but no, this goes hard. I like this. Do, 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 do.
This art.
This guy. Look at his look. I'm sitting pretty close to the TV, so like I could see his him licking his tongue, or using his tongue to lick his like chops. Blah 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 blah.
Your fingers here.
I didn't hear the dog bark, so I'll finish
Yeah,
up.
there's a picture.
Okay, I'll finish up this boss and then switch switch games. And
I just got the email, and it says it's backdoor or porch or something like that.
oh my
Somewhere in your house. If it's not there, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay, I gotta remember how this boss works.
Shoo.
Yeah, so he does the bats. Just do that.
The bats are coming.
Oh my god!
Shoo.
Ow!
Owie. Oh boy, that was like 2/4 of your health bar.
Yeah.
3/4. Up to 2/3 is what I meant to
Again,
say.
nightmare mode, so that means like these battles are gonna be a bit more grindy as I just kind of have to like pick away at them. There's a fake out right there. See what he did there?
It's like, I'm gonna land. Kidding. Oh, you fought. I love stalling for time.
Oh my god!
The close one.
You see. Do I have any? Oh no, I can't pause and use a healing item because it's a boss fight. Screw
Yep,
you,
that's yes.
Screw you, player. You know who I hate the most? Who? People who buy our games. Yeah, let's make them. Let's make them cry.
Screw them for playing our game.
Why is the game so? Why do you make the game so hard? It's like when when you were complaining about like the Evangelion rebuilds, and I was like, why did he do this? Why did Ano do this? It's like, because the only person Ano hates more than himself is you. Because
you know what I really don't understand? Ano hates otakus. Like, he despises them. So why did he make the rebuilds complete, utter otaku bait dog shit?
I wonder if in Japan, maybe, like, the perception is different of what appeals to it. Like, I mean, because I can look at something and be like, okay, this is otaku bait, but then maybe an actual Japanese person might have a different barometer.
Probably.
And also, the reason Ano probably hates otaku is because he is one.
Well, A, he is one. B, they basically ruined his life. I mean, yeah, of course he loves their wallets. Otaku spend a lot of money. I feel like you can probably get 5 hits in.
Yeah, I'm just being very cautious here because it's nightmare mode.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to be like I don't want to be doing that combo like that and then get like have an opening where where I can't retreat.
Yeah, and he's just gonna swat you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not doing the full
swat
combo.
at you.
I'll get him though.
Oh yeah.
What I'm trying to do is the lunge attack, so I can like just do one nice like quick combo on him and chip off a huge chunk of health, but I'm not getting the timing right, and it's like, you know, whatever. Okay, I didn't get the timing right, run away. Because I'm not going to try to do it again and leave myself open to an attack. Yeah, the wind attack is not doing enough damage on him. So I'll just try to do regular attacks that'll go faster. Oops, nope. Nope. Notice here, they want you to get clipped on this. It's scientific. It's just like Jedi Outcast. Everything's scientifically designed for you to get clipped on, so you die.
Look forward to the Jedi Outcast video coming whenever.
Hopefully Friday. Hopefully Friday. But I'm not gonna make too many promises. If it takes longer, it takes longer. But it'll get done.
And all of you in chat better watch it. Yeah. It's a collaborative project. It's gonna be awesome. And the multiplayer was a lot of fun once we actually got it working.
Yeah, once we actually got it working. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a 20-year-old game. It's not gonna be as easy yet. Oh, that guy was funny.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten enough of his health down, so now he's splitting in twos.
Oh boy. As long as he doesn't do the fire. Oh.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I meant like he does the fire from both sides, you know?
Oh my god.
Ah, dang it, that was unlucky. At least you get to immediately try again from here.
Yeah, you know, if I wanted to like grind and level up, I could just go to return to the title screen and just load my save. Ah! One problem with like attacks like that in a game like this is because it's like a 3D particle effect, you don't really know where the hitbox actually is.
Yeah, oh.
It's okay, I didn't hit too bad. It's the bats that I gotta worry about.
That's fog. The fog is coming.
You see what they did there?
But what was that you used there? Is that like some sort of like heal thing or XP thing or?
You mean this?
No,
that's
no,
whirlwind.
no. When like you kind of stood still and like you used something, like there was like a rising sound effect.
I think that's my my magic gauge. Or my boost is also like, yeah. So I can use, I'll probably use that next round. I see this going by a little faster.
Hmm.
Get away from me. The bats! The bats! Yeah, that. Okay, yeah, it's the boost.
Yeah, that.
Boost meter. Get away.
Away! Away!
Okay, splitting into two. I don't know which one is going to be the slasher. Well, I think they both slash and they both do the fire.
Probably.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Sit down.
They see he didn't do that, like, because, like, I was incapacitating the other one for a moment. You can kind of, like, get, you know, control their timing, which is actually pretty cool. So there's a lot of,
Run!
like...
Run!
Ah! Come on.
Now they're just being annoying for the sake of being
Oh my
annoying.
god.
So close yet so far.
Come on, dissipate. There. Get away.
Just a bit more. Ooh. Close.
Those other,
Live,
the
goddammit,
second one.
live. Second one was like, nope, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, no, no.
Yeah, man, I couldn't play this at Nightmare.
Oh,
Ooh.
live. Don't choke now.
Oh no!
No,
no!
I'll give it one more try. I think I can do it.
You got too greedy. Shouldn't have said don't choke now.
You did this.
No.
If I could just get the... do that on him, I might be able to make this go a lot faster.
I didn't do nothing.
Yes, his defense... I gave him a down defense. Or at least I'm pretty sure
Be
that was
both.
his defense. I don't think it affects my defense.
Imagine hitting someone with
when
a
they do
debuff
that
and you'll
little
get debuffed.
when they do that little fake out like that because you're like too close.
Mm-hmm.
The way. I don't like you. He stinks, and I don't like him.
Sounds like me.
Alright, over here, over here. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Alrighty. Ah. see that? That would have been it if that hit me.
Really getting hit with the tiredness boost today.
Oh my god.
I did as well.
Oh my gosh. Well, it is kind of late for you guys.
I mean, yeah, but my schedule is all messy. Just really isn't giving you any chance.
Yeah, they're just out of sync. They're way too out of sync for me to, like...
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, goodness. I kind of
damn.
want to give it one more try. I know I can do it. Stop. Stop. So here. Come on, come on. Come on, you little claymation-looking CG demon.
He does pretty much look like that, yeah.
Don't be scared, Fly. It's not actual claymation.
I'm not scared. It depends on the type of claymation.
This guy keeps faking you out. Is there a set number of times where it fakes you out, or is it just like kind of random?
I think it's based on like how close you are to him sometimes. Like I'm not entirely sure though. Go. Quiet cat. Which cat's meowing? No.
I don't hear it. Which is good.
No. No. No.
Run!
Ah!
Too greedy, too greedy.
Alright, come on. Okay, so now... Oh, no. He hasn't split up yet. Probably the next round.
He splits up like
At
around
halfway.
halfway.
Around like 60%, 50%.
No! I was doing like I thought I was gonna get caught right there, and he was gonna smack me.
Slash you, yeah.
Alright. Probably now. No, not yet.
Just a bit more.
No, I think he, no, he
Oh,
is.
he is.
He is.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh! Oh no!
7 HP in the dream.
Careful, Psych. Careful, Psych, Bob. Careful, Spike, Bob.
Careful, Psych! Careful, Psych!
Okay, they're pretty synced now. Ah! Let me try something. Load this data. How far? What's my experience at? 1,000? I can do that. As long as I maintain the combo, this won't take long. See, I'm trying to keep that combo meter up, the little XP thing right there.
Hmm.
Yep, there. He's maxing! He's maxing!
Probably gonna.
Remember when we watched Advent Children? That sure did suck.
I remember when you made us watch that, yeah, and every single woman that was watching the stream left.
Yeah,
Every
that's not a
single
very
girl
good
was
movie.
like, I'm not gonna watch this. What? It's not a good movie? What are you talking about? That's like literally the best Final Fantasy movie to ever exist. It's based on the best Final Fantasy game. I'm lying. I hate Final Fantasy VII. That's not a lie. I genuinely hate Final Fantasy VII, and I think it's done more bad for Square and Final Fantasy's future than good.
only the hottest of takes here.
They over rely on it. It's not a bad game. It's a good game, but even in the year it came out, it was not the best RPG.
I can agree with that.
It's a good Final Fantasy game, but it's not the best game ever made.
Well,
And it's not the best Final Fantasy game.
With the thing with like Advent Children is it's not even like just a bad like movie. It's
It looks bad.
it is just a slog to watch.
Yes.
It's not like bad, but it's also like funny because it's bad. It's just bad. It's just so boring.
It is, yeah, that's boring. It's not even really good fan service because the characters that you're watching the movie for don't even really show up until like the last act of the movie, you know, and they're barely there.
But you can't like even appreciate how like stupid it is with its like stupid Panasonic phones.
Yeah, stop that. Sorry, my cat keeps trying to climb my freaking dresser.
Talking about phones.
Yeah.
No, you first, Nath.
Yeah, you can't like even appreciate like it's so boring. You can't even appreciate like it's like the stupid parts of it, like the Panasonic phone with like the ringtone that's meant to be like the victory theme.
Coming back to phones. I saw an official Evangelion phone, like a flip phone, recently.
On AliExpress.
From no, on one of the Japanese import proxy websites. I was thinking about buying it because it would be cool, and it wasn't that expensive. It was like $60.
I saw
Still works.
I saw TechDweeb review this this like mini e-reader thing that actually looks pretty cool. I kind of want it. It's only $60.
That's not bad. Well, I'm probably not gonna buy the Evangelion phone because on Friday I'm probably buying a real new phone because my phone is pretty old and bad. Well, not bad. It's just old. I don't buy a phone every year. I haven't bought a new phone in 6 years, almost 7.
Cat, Butch, why are you so obsessed with my N64?
He likes good games, actually. Oh. No, I'll leave that up for debate.
Oh, hold on, did I? Stop it. Accept divine blessing? Okay. I guess I didn't get my blessing back when I died that one time, so I had like weaker armor. So let's go ahead and try. I think I can skip the cutscene with the outsiders. Let's do this. I want to play a different game. I mean, I could play this the whole time, but we got other stuff. We got other stuff we need to test out.
Then test the rest after you grab your package.
Maybe I'll play some dun Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3 is not a retro game.
No. You know, please. Splatoon 3.
Kind of is.
Honestly, recently I thought about playing Splatoon again, and then I was like, what the hell am I thinking?
Yeah, what are you thinking? How would you do that to yourself?
What am I thinking?
I play Splatoon 3 so you guys don't have to.
Man, I'm sorry that you hate yourself like that.
Okay. Oh, here we are. Skip. There we go. Yeah, so you can actually like skip the dialogue and then stop it like at any time.
Like, don't
That's
do it.
pretty
It's a
good.
beautiful world out there.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
debatable.
Take notes, Game Freak.
Game Freak is not gonna take notes. They're just gonna make worse games that look worse than N64 games every time. And charge $70 for it. Actually, 90 if you're stupid enough to buy the special edition that gives you nothing. Shout out to you, man. Who could not afford his rent that month because he bought his ZA
Are
special edition.
you sure you should be calling him out like that?
Yeah, I don't care. He's not watching it anyway.
I'm gonna link him the stream, and the spot specifically where you call him out.
Title the short like Yuma gets destroyed. It's destroyed in all caps by Faisalus. Oh my god.
Yo, this guy talking shit about you.
Yes. Faisal is talking mad crap about you at this time of day.
I've been getting the lunge attack on him. I did lowered his defenses a little bit, and my attacks a little.
Kill him! Kill that demonic bastard! In this household, we do not like demons.
Oh my god. Can't believe I survived that slash attack.
And also, we do not like swearing, and I just realized I swore, so,
Yeah.
sorry.
He missed me.
I mean,
He totally missed me. Like, he just... You've been really lucky.
I said the other word for dog water earlier, so it's fine.
Cat, stop.
At a certain point in the video, saying things like crap and shit is fine anyways.
By the way, in these boss fights, you can't pause. So I'm like watching my cat to make sure he doesn't jump on my freaking like entertainment stand and trying to fight this guy at the same time.
He's gonna do it. It's like when I'm in the middle of a raid in FF and Sigma hops in front of the screen. I'm like, thank you, Sigma. That's what I needed. Or when he lays down on top of my keyboard while I'm in the middle of a boss fight. Thank you, Sigma. Very awesome from. Very awesome of you.
Very awesome sauce. There we go. Try to keep them in sync by like attacking them both at once and like stun locking them for a brief moment.
That's close.
Happy Gamer Month.
Gamer month.
Yes,
Gamer Month?
It's June. It's Gamer Month.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Because if you play video games, you're gay.
Oh no.
Gamer Month.
Gamer month.
Now we can say we were politically correct for once.
For once.
It's Pride Month. National Pride Month.
You're gonna get cancelled for saying that. I have pride in my nation. Yes, but not right now. Why not? It's Pride Month. Okay, and I can be proud of gay people and my nation at the same time. You're gonna do it, Sek. I believe in you.
Enough about the gays, I'm gonna die.
Do not lose your way.
Don't lose your way. Come on. We're gonna get copyright struck for that.
Get away from me.
About gay people, Psych immediately starts choking at the game.
Oh my god. No.
Run! Run!
I don't think you're getting that guy, by the way.
You're getting it. You're getting it. One more cycle.
Just be careful.
Got him.
Don't get greedy. You got it. Easy. One more cycle.
Yes!
I just had to take some time to level up, and it didn't really even take that long. And people complain about grinding in RPGs. You know, like I get it. There's a couple RPGs out there that maybe the grind is a little much.
Dragon Quest.
But like, come on, like if you know what you're doing and you study the game and you understand how the stats work and just understand the mechanics, and if it's actually good, you can like streamline the whole process of grinding. And I didn't even necessarily need to grind. I could have just done it like 3 or 4 more times and probably gotten it even at the previous level. It was perfectly doable without me having to level up. I just decided, you know, if I'm going to take 2 more times to do it, I might just take that same amount of time and gain another level, so I have a less stressful, you know, run, like a less stressful 4th run. Or 5th. I can't remember. Lost count.
I remember.
Okay. So let me call Eola.
Keep exploring, chud.
Acquired bronze key.
Out for the door.
Mask of Eyes, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, but we're not going to find the idiot who got himself... Not yet, we're just gonna go here. There we go. Let me go back. Change grip / order. There we go. Oh, I see. I was in find. That was. There we go.
Yeah, you were in the wrong thing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. Well, give me a break. I haven't used this thing in forever. All right, go back. There it is. It's still in the Switch too. That's funny. I never take it out.
Yeah, it's
the devil!
Toon 3 is still in my Switch. Just no, man.
The game that ruined my
I mean,
life. I can't wait to play it again.
I think it's the only physical Switch game that I have in my room.
I have a few physical Switch games. I want to fill out my carrying case. You know, I'm not really big on physical, but if I have a carrying case that has like 6 like pockets, I want to fill those out. So I got to figure out what physical games that I would want to just have that I feel I should have physically. They're usually first party Nintendo stuff, but that never goes down in price even on the used market. I could play some Metal Slug. You guys like Metal Slug, right? Everybody likes Metal Slug.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've not really seen much of Metal Slug, but it seems like a cool game.
Yeah, I mean this particular port is all right. It's all right. Like the game, Metal Slug, as a game, the first one has like more slowdown than some of the later ones. Just because all the graphics was really pushing the Neo Geo hardware at the time. and the Switch, this particular like emulation based Switch port from Arcade Archives, Hamster Corp, you know, there's a couple issues with it, but it's perfectly satisfactory. I don't need to buy a freaking $90 repro cart for an AES. No, thank you. Oh, update. Gotta install the brick update. Hold on.
I love freaking my Nintendo Switch.
Please be patient while we brick your console.
I remember they actually did that with the Switch too. Like, oh, our AI is detecting you modded the console. Time to brick it. Time to brick your $600 console. You. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that.
It's fine.
Screw you. And you can't do anything about it.
I'm going to edit this archive, so don't stress about it.
Sometimes you slip up.
Sometimes
I'm gonna have to commit seppuku now
sometimes you
to restore my honor.
Sometimes you slip up and you say that evil word.
Evil word.
Nitwit.
Stupid nitwits. Nincompoops. Those nincompoops. I like nincompoop. That's a funny word. There's a lot of funny words.
I like nincompoop because it has poop in it.
So you like poop, huh?
Oh look.
Yes, it's very.
Splatoon 3 is updated.
Stop it right now! It's breaking your console!
No!
No!
I mean, I wonder what they've added since, because I haven't kept up to date.
I mean, Chili stopped.
Nothing.
Chili hasn't posted any updates about it. He's usually the one.
Nothing at
who
all.
posts that. Our good friend Chili.
I miss when Splatoon was good. You guys are supposed to laugh because Splatoon was never good.
When I could add some canned laughter to a soundboard or something at some point, so that way whenever there's an awkward silence, I can just play the bird, the weird hoo hoo ho ho bird or whatever that we keep hearing in all the old like media.
You should play New Turf Masters.
I don't think I have that on the Switch.
On the Switch? What? No, I have it on my Switch. It's a good game.
If you're interested in a top-down racing game, Super Woden GP is pretty good. Very like Gran Turismo, but it's like a top-down racer.
Oh, I got it.
I never liked top-down racers that much. They're fun, but I can't get into them as much as like normal.
Yeah, I struggle with top downs, but maybe I'll play it for a racing game Tuesday one week.
They're fun. They're like fun little games, but they're still like, how do you say it properly? They're like, I don't know. It's all the controls you need to know.
Just to let you know, with the audio levels, the Switch is quite a bit louder than your Xbox.
Yeah, I did notice that. Let me see.
It is,
I'll
yeah.
fix that in a second. There we go. Even because my TV is literally at one volume and I can hear this game really well. I was practically playing East Origin like completely muted. Let me see. Game audio capture. Turn it down to 30, negative 30, 1.5. That should be good enough. You know, this $20 controller is actually pretty good for like if you just need a cheap like Switch Pro style controller, but you don't want to pay like an arm and a leg for one.
I got my special edition Splatoon 3 Pro controller.
I've been thinking about doing
what controllers that you have?
Let me pull out the box real quick in a minute. But it's like an off-brand one, but I've been pretty happy with it. I wanted to do like a video on all my weird like off-brand controllers that I have. Like my retro fighters.
Is it a Hori?
Yeah. No. It's some other brand you probably have seen and been like, oh, this must be bad.
I had like one Switch Pro controller fake once with some kind of design I don't remember, and it had really bad joystick dead zones.
Right now, I use like the 8-bit dual controllers, and I still have I still have my old like SN30 Pro Plus from years ago now. Actually, like the analog sticks are like a wee bit worn out, and there's like a missing like a trigger thing, but it still works perfectly fine, and I use it on my PS2. It's really good.
Hello, Funky.
Hello, Funky.
Rocket launcher.
No, make it louder. 400 audio.
Just go deaf over it, yes.
400 decibels.
500 cigarettes.
Did you know the secret final boss in Metal Slug 1 is actually Margaret Thatcher?
I believe it.
I don't know if I should believe that, but
I will
it's true.
I wonder.
I will choose to believe it.
Monk of Thatcher's deeds.
Game about killing a bunch of Nazis. I wonder if Margaret Thatcher is the final boss.
Scream of Thatcher's deeds.
Get out of here.
I have not seen that, but that is pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let's see how far I can get in like 3 credits or something, and then switch to something else.
Should play ranked in Splatoon.
You know what's funny is besides Splatoon 3, the only things I would play on my Switch were freaking arcade games that I downloaded.
I only play shmups or
Super
Splatoon.
Nintendo, yeah.
Shmups, Splatoon, or some random indie game I bought on the eShop because it was very cheap.
I've been hearing. I saw a video like come up on my feed. I didn't watch it, but it was talking about like Switch eSlop.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty accurate description, I'd say.
Rocket launcher.
Or rocket launcher. Why's the dog barking now?
Yeah, he didn't bark when the package came, but he barks now.
It's like, hey, Psych, it's your package that you already got.
Quiet. There might be another package coming because my mom buys a lot of stuff on Amazon.
Yeah, I think I need to kind of like appreciate the Switch more because I kind of just neglect it a little bit.
Because there's nothing worthwhile playing on it.
are you talking about? You got Metal Slug. That's all you need.
Well, I mean,
I can play Metal
I got,
Slug
I got,
anywhere.
well, I got a pretty
Yeah, you
cool
can
like
play it. You can play.
top-down racing game.
You can play it anywhere on your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I got a pretty cool like top-down racer. I've got Grid Auto Sport. Uh, I've got Stardew Valley on my Switch, which I've never actually played, but I've got it
Stardew
on my
Valley is
Switch.
great. Even the console ports are pretty good.
I've got YouTube on my Switch, so I
Not
can
on the
watch
Switch
YouTube
too.
videos.
I think Akari one time commented on how many hours I have on YouTube on my Switch, and I was like, because I would put on YouTube when I go to sleep. Now I just do that on my Xbox, so nobody mentions how many hours of YouTube I have on there on my Switch, because nobody's gonna check my hours spent watching YouTube on Xbox.
I think Yuma has like almost 3,000 hours of YouTube on the Switch. Because he watches it a lot when he's like at his grandma's place. He just hooks up the Switch and then watches, which makes sense.
Just want to see what there is.
Yeah, the digital cartridge thing is a bit confusing.
It's just unnecessary.
It's very stupid. It's a Nintendo thing. They gotta do their own thing. They gotta be weird about it. They gotta make it Nintendo. Gotta stand out. They can't just make it convenient. No, it's gotta have that Nintendo flair.
Oh look, I found a Pokemon clone called the Lumen Tail on the Switch. Never heard of this game,
Let me
but
see.
it looks alright.
Is my Switch on? It is. I'm pressing A. Why aren't you working? Right now on my Switch I have Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Legends CA, Astral Chain, Splatoon 3, Game Boy Advance thing, My Sims Kingdom, the NES thing, My Sims, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate,
Yeah.
Fitness Boxing with Hatsune Miku, Chess Ultra, Metroid Dread, Metroid Prime Remastered,
Give me just a second.
Evil Tonight,
I'm gonna go see what the dog is upset about.
Nintendo 64, Deponia, Haiku the Robot, R-Type Dimensions EX, X Multiply, Aced Breed, Another Crab's Treasure, which runs like dog water on the Switch, which is why I never finished it. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Clay Lancer, Neo Geo Big Tournament Golf, Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, Tears of the Kingdom, Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus, YouTube, Danmaku Unlimited Free, Super Nintendo, Moonlighter, Final Fantasy VII, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Final Fantasy VIII, Remastered, Ace Attorney Chronicles, Minecraft. I don't own Minecraft, that's a leftover. Splatoon 2, which I don't own anymore. Axiom Verge 2, Axiom Verge, and Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere, which I never deleted. Bolt Gun was fine, I just never finished it. Because I couldn't get... I bought something else and then it just didn't feel like playing it.
Get that frog.
Kinda just buy something else and then I forget about what I was playing before. I'm part of the problem. There's just gonna be an infinite amount of these guys.
Until you jump right there and then they stop. Look at that. I like the little animation of the guy trying to push his brother out of the nest.
So get the hell out of here, boy.
Yeah, you mentioned Neo Turf Masters. This is Nazca Corporation, same developers.
Yep.
Oh boy, I can play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 on the Switch, but it's the remastered one.
I mean, I have more Switch games. Those are just the ones I have currently installed.
Oh my God.
Slash
Yeah. No,
ready to
I'm looking
download
at
again.
I'm looking at the eShop currently.
Funky, no, we're kind of trying to do both simultaneously.
It depends on what it is. Like, so we're thinking that maybe the gaming streams are going to gradually move over to being a YouTube thing, where it's mostly just the staff doing and the occasional volunteer. We're just like, it's going to take us a couple weeks to like test out the setup. Stuff like the art stream is probably going to stay on Discord. If I do stream art on YouTube, I'll probably just do a second art stream. But like, you know, the matinees and the art stream are going to stay on Discord at least until the day when we're like, we have like our own website or something.
Okay.
I got to do some like renovations with the overlay setup and all that, and I just figured like it takes me a while to get like the pre-edited videos done, so and you know we stream like, you know, constantly, and I think we've kind of plateaued a bit on as far as Discord goes when it comes to like our streams, so that we can afford to, you know, move over to YouTube for some of them, and you know, possibly reach a wider audience. Some stuff like Toku Sunday and like the film festival things that I do, those are gonna stay on Discord because there's no way we could stream half of the stuff, even half of the stuff that we air during the matches over here.
I don't necessarily want Toho to hunt us down.
Man.
Yeah, it's horrible. The eShop has been horrible for years.
How dare you look at Godzilla for 5 seconds without their permission? How dare you?
I own all of the movies legally, so I'm allowed to.
It's really reminding me of trying to use the PlayStation Store on the PS3.
Oh,
like,
the
just when
PS3
the PS4
PlayStation
was
Store.
released.
Oh my goodness, I remember. It was awful. I barely used it because of that. I still miss Little Big Planet. I took my boy Sackboy and shot him in the back of the head. I like Astro though. He's a good follow-up, but it's still a shame that Little Big Planet is just gone forever.
Don't worry, Sackboy's gonna try to prove his innocence by holding up a bank with a bomb strapped to his chest.
I have a bomb strapped to my chest. If you don't get in the bath, it's gonna blow up.
I can play WRC Generations on the Switch.
Probably at like 15 FPS.
You should buy all those really like junk racers on the Switch, the ones that are obviously using like AI and everything, and review them.
You should not do that because you're gonna waste your money.
I can never like get up there. I always miss it. Neptunia. Does your friend does Yuma play Neptunia games?
Yes.
No.
He has all of them.
I just don't see the appeal.
Moe lolly stuff, I guess. I couldn't tell you because I don't play that kind of stuff.
Is this even a racing game, or is this some sort of like battle mode with motorbikes? I don't know why I'm looking at a Neptunia game. I'm out of here.
Opens Neptunia once, gets put on a watch list immediately. It's not worth it, Nath. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not buying a Neptunia game. Don't worry. It is like over £40 as well. I would.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
I wouldn't do that.
Ah,
I jumped into that.
yeah.
I can play Autobahn Police Simulator 2, the second one, on the Switch for
That sounds like
£35.
Sounds like a German game. Autobahn Polizei.
WRC 10, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, which is probably, in fact, no, it is bad because the Need for Speed games have been bad for years now.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well,
if
not just Need
Ross
for
is
Speed.
gonna
Video
do,
games
like-
have been bad for years. I hate video games. We should kill all gamers.
Yes.
But Need for Speed has kind of started to go downhill, like after like Underground 2, like ever
Yeah.
since like Carbon, I would say.
Ever since Carbon, that makes sense.
I mean,
Oh.
there was some good games like since like I quite liked Need for Speed Shift. I quite liked that one.
I don't think I played that one.
That's the one where it's more of like a circuit racer thing.
I wonder why you liked that one, huh?
Yeah.
It is a mystery.
Ah,
Oh.
I know. I feel like I did duck there.
Probably a second too late.
Ow! Kosher. Up.
Burnout Paradise, remastered.
It's not good.
I think I've
Yep.
heard.
I played it. It's pretty much not that good. Which sucks because Burnout Paradise is a good game.
Why
Like
is there
with
a
lot of
Fate?
these-
Why is there a Fate game in the racing category?
What is it called?
Hold on. Wait for it to load here.
Fate Stay Night and its consequences
Uh,
have been a disaster.
Fate Hollow Ataraxia.
That's a visual novel.
Why is this in the racing category?
Is it
That's a
about
good
racing?
question because that's a visual novel. No, it's not.
Do the characters?
Wait, genre, adventure,
I-
racing, board game, other.
I'm saying that just because, like, yeah, like, I don't know, I could see Fate just kind of randomly having a racing themed visual novel where the characters, like, just, like, go racing or whatever, because that makes sense.
I have that game on my wish list. It's adventure visual novel, point and click 2D platformer, choose your own adventure. It's not a racing
Maybe.
game. What are you talking about?
Well, it showed up in the racing category on the eShop.
Ah.
Fate fans don't play their own games. Or watch the show, or read the manga.
But maybe they should make a Fate cart game.
Boy, do I have news for you.
Fate Cart.
Wait, have they?
Is it like a kart racer? Like Super Bombad Racing, only with Fate Stay Night?
Oh, not a
characters?
card racer. I thought a card game.
No,
Carts
he
game.
said
Oh,
cart.
yeah, like Mario Kart, like go karts. They drive about and it's like collect power ups and kill each other.
A
and,
ROM
like,
hack of Super
bang
Bombad
every race.
Racing, but it's Fate Stay Night characters.
Bus Driving Simulator 22.
That sounds good.
But there's even more WRC games on the Switch.
Yeah,
I
there's
wonder
a
how
billion.
good they actually are on this. Emoji Kart Racer.
I think you need to buy that right now.
I think I need to avoid that right now.
No, come on, man. The Emoji movie was so good.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Emoji movie.
No, you don't know until you buy it and play it.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. It looks nothing like the Emoji movie.
Well, maybe that's just a way to trick you out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you walked into that one.
Yeah. It's a bad run.
I mean, it's not easy. I can tell the game is like slowing down.
Grid Sport, which I already have, and it's actually quite good on the Switch.
What?
But it's not really the best version of Grid. No.
Oh, Grid.
Grid All Sport.
Sorry for that. I have my energy drink right there. Probably the mic's picking that up. Really
Xenon Racer. Horizon Chase, which is kind of like the old like arcade style racing games.
I think I actually played that on PS4. It's pretty okay.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
I think
Oh.
it came free with PS Plus at one point. That's when I played it.
Oh yeah, old school rally, which I already have on Steam.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Yeah, £20.
20 for me, it's like 35 bucks.
Oh wait, there's a Toho racing
Yeah,
game.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, there
yeah.
is. I bought that for Yuma ages ago. It's pretty. It's
It's Toho.
it's something. It's something.
It's a game.
It is a
Genso-
game.
Genso Skydrift.
Izokyo Skydrift, yeah. It's how would I describe it? It's like the Kirby racing game, just not top down.
It looks like Sonic Riders.
I guess you could compare it to that.
And so wait, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity was
Oh,
just so bad. It's awful.
It's a Sonic game. What do you expect? People are gonna hate me for that, but Sonic was never good.
wouldn't it be funny if we got big and we just have like a bunch of comments telling like stop having that German guy show up? He pisses me off.
Man, that guy doesn't like anything. You should kill him. You know, I'm trying to be funny. Well, actually, I really don't like Sonic. I never got Sonic.
It's
I
like
don't
it's like
understand
how
why it's
people
so
used to
big.
be really mean to like Lyle Wrath on Oni Plays. Like they were just really spiteful towards him for no reason.
Imagine we get so big, Markiplier actually like hears about me, and then he's like, "Yeah, I actually hate that guy." That would be funny. A bit devastating, but funny because I like Markiplier.
I've mentioned before I would find it funny if Ego Raptor hated me for like absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Freaking Aaron Hansen.
Oh my god.
I think the only Game Grumps content I watch to this day is their like 10-minute power hour every so often because it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, that was like one of the last things I was watching from them at a certain point.
That's like the only thing I really still watch every so often because that's entertaining. It's not. They're not playing games that I know better than them where they're obviously being idiots. They're just doing stupid stuff. And it doesn't bother me as much or piss me
I
off.
didn't mean that to happen.
Like the times of like, oh, you're playing a game, but let me not read any tutorials or actually play the game and just do dumb shit the entire time.
It kind of
And then complain that the game is bad.
To be fair, like, you know, it comes kind of it kind of comes with like the Let's Play environment. The Let's Play format sometimes just isn't good. that.
Yeah.
Like, that's why almost every Let's Play channel, good or bad, eventually, when it gets popular, devolves into, like, Let's Play, like, just basically janky Steam games. That's kind of
Did any of you watch?
That's kind of why when we do the playpen stuff, we pretty much just focus on stuff that that usually that I know, right? That I kind of have familiarity with, so that way it's just easier for me to just kind of play it in the background.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get you're not gonna get the most expert playthrough or whatever, but hopefully you don't get mad at me for not knowing anything.
Well, the thing is, even if you make mistakes, that's fine. But it's like when you watch someone play a game, and they're just being an idiot on purpose, or like, oh, this game is bad and it didn't explain what you had to do, but you skipped the tutorial and every single other thing that tells you what you need to do. And it's just like, dude, come on. Come on, I know you're trying to be entertaining, but sometimes you have to genuinely be joking.
Yeah, and I mean,
or you're just being an idiot.
And speaking of Game Grumps too, like, there's plenty of reasons to dislike modern Game Grumps, but there's this weird kind of cult of sorts when it comes to like obsessing about them.
Yeah.
And like hoping for their downfall, and a lot of times it's not limited to, but sometimes it comes from like the Oni Plays fan base, and I think that like poor Chris has done everything possible to get out of Aaron's shadow, and these people keep trying to drag him back into it. Like,
Dude, just leave them be. Yeah. People get separated all the time. Like, they're both doing their own thing. It's fine. Like, I like Aaron. I like Dan. I like Oni Plays. Like, I like both of them for different reasons, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, Funky mentions DSP. I'm gonna go out on a limb and defend DSP for a moment, like quote unquote defend. Almost everybody who's ever made fun of DSP has disappeared, but DSP somehow still survives. Like, you gotta give him credit for that. Like, the dude has like outlived almost every one of his detractors. He just through sheer like brute force stupidity, sheer tenacity.
He will brute force anything.
Like, when YouTube finally shuts down in 2037, I think DSP is still going to be streaming and still going to be posting stuff. Say what you will, but like, he's like, I know he's dealing with some financial troubles, like, last I heard, because of, like, some kind of weird obsession with, like, a WrestleMania, like, MMO or some crap like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
What?
Yeah, he, like, wasted a bunch of his money on, like, a WWE gotcha game or something that he's obsessed with.
Sounds hilarious, considering WWE's, like, has, like, an AI channel and stuff now. It's very weird.
Oh yeah,
that's the last thing you'd think.
But it's also like when people talk about James Rolfe, like, yeah, dude, I don't really like new AVGN all that much. It's not terrible, but it's not really like as
It's not the worst thing ever.
It's not the worst thing ever, but and people are like, oh, James is falling off, and I'm like, really, dog? Like, I'm looking at James.
He's like in his 50s.
I'm looking at I'm looking at James's channel, and it's like I could only pray to get a third or even a fourth of these views. Like, yeah. What is the metric of success here?
I feel like people are just being spiteful.
People are just, dumb. And unfortunately, too, there's a lot of crap on YouTube where it's just drama channels it's like just tabloid TMZ stuff. I've heard people describe it as that, and I kind of agree with that assessment.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I might check out a June the King, like, video here and there, but there's just too much of that. It's just polluted the platform.
Oh, I can play Ridge Racer, the original one, on the Switch.
Nice. I mean, yeah, that's I feel like that's just how life goes.
I mean, the guy, like, the guy's like one of James's most memorable scenes is Bugs Bunny taking a literal diarrhea dump on him.
Honestly,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we're not dealing with very highbrow entertainment here. Is what I'm saying.
I feel like I guess what the problem is nowadays with his content is I feel like he tries too hard to match that energy he had back then. But it just doesn't fit like a 50-year-old man anymore.
Yeah,
You
but
can still be raunchy, but it's just weird seeing him try to do all this potty humor.
13 continues. Not bad. Not a bad run.
It's like, how many times can you make jokes about buffaloes and poop and whatever else?
But the thing is, even when James does like creative stuff, I feel like people go hard on him. Like, I mean, like when he did the Deja Vu review, he did that whole film noir kind of tribute thing, and I thought that was pretty creative. And people still kind of were like, you know, kind of shrugged and been like, yeah, it's still not as good. And again, you don't have to like. It's kind of subjective at the end of the day, and maybe, you know, unless there's, you know, just I compared to a lot of other content, I would rather watch like James in his twilight years. So like a lot of this other crap, that's this brain rot that's on the platform.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I do feel like there is a sense that things are more phoned in. Don't quite, you know, things just don't quite hit as much. Hey, Max D.
They certainly don't feel as creative in a sense.
I don't know. I'm watching freaking Chris Boers fight the spectral demonic invasion. Okay, he's an American hero, as far as I'm concerned.
We still need to get Chris Boers investigating Brapfoot.
If he streams, I'll donate to him. If he streams again, I'll donate to him and ask him about Brapfoot, and just he'll probably like say like, I don't know what that is, like, and then move on. But at least we'll get like a clip of him saying Brapfoot that we can add to the soundboard.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome. Ow! Brapfoot is real. Beware his caustic braps. Sorry, Sigma, I almost crushed your head. Why do you have to sleep on my PC? It's warm as hell.
Look at all these dead
Stinky
bodies.
cat. All the dead Nazis. The only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. You're probably gonna have to blurb that out because YouTube doesn't like that.
The word Nazi, yeah.
Well, Nazi and that
It's not like
saying that, even though it's good.
It's not like we're monetized. I don't know if it'll be a problem. But yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't know.
I'm gonna export. I'm gonna download this stream archive and, you know, tinker with it like I did my old streams and put it up later, like later this week.
The only good Nazi is one that's moved to Argentina. No.
In
Nazca Corporation. Finito, bonito. Chiquita
oh,
bonita.
I want to register.
That's
Yeah,
good.
sure.
I'm gonna stop looking at my Switch now. I'll put you back on the dock.
I haven't looked at my Switch since like 30 minutes ago.
I'm saying yes, guys. Come on. Why won't it let me do it?
I guess it just won't.
Maybe the
Doesn't
servers
work.
are down?
Maybe. Game over.
Peace,
Peace
forever.
forever. We could have that if it wasn't for them.
They did this.
They did this.
I hate them. Those darn Austrians.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Back it up there, Chauncey.
Okay, so what are we going next? Close that software. Close.
Seek Meech. Stinky man.
Sorry, I have to get used to the Nintendo layout of B and A being switched.
And X and Y are also switched. Hey, Galay Lancer, good game.
Yeah. Super Nintendo. Did they add anything? I haven't checked in this in a long time. Ba-ding.
Yeah, that always kind of throws me off with the Nintendo consoles with the confirm button being on the right.
Super Metroid Special. What's different about the special? Is it just
You
like
just get all the items.
oh, side pocket? That's actually a pretty good like pool game. Like it's one of those things where it's like if you got it in a bargain bin for like $5 and just it was like one of your, it was in your collection of like 10 cartridges as like the game you play with your dad or something. I'd be fine with that. Mario Paint, Bubsy. Stop trying to pretend people like Bubsy, like this whole like ironic Bubsy thing like that's been going on for the last 10 years. Just stop. Just stop.
People never liked Bubsy.
Stop it.
And
Stop.
they never will.
Get some help. New Horizons, I've heard, is actually pretty decent. It's a Koei game, so it's like, you see all this stuff. This is like the old, like, Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Mm.
Killer Instinct.
R-Type.
Super R-Type. Panel de Pawn. Punch Out. Breath of Fire. Kirby's Dream Course. Kirby's Dream Land 3. Yoshi's Island.
EDF. EDF. EDF.
Alright.
Super Metroid.
Hold on.
Cats being annoying.
Alright, here. F-Zero. Super Tennis. Boyo. I already. Let's see. Let's play some Super Mario All Stars, real quick. Ba-dum. I still have the Super Mario All Stars Plus World cartridge. The original, not one of my repros.
I used to have it on Wii.
Let's play the Lost Levels for a little bit. The real Luigi game. The real Super Mario Brothers 3.
Luigi.
Or sorry, 2, because North American 2 is Doki Doki Panic.
I heard about that. Nope.
I thought you accidentally bugged the game to make you invisible.
No. So a lot of times when I stream on this capture card, on this particular capture card, and I think it's a problem with other capture cards as well, like the flicker that NES and SNES games do, even on like emulated versions like this, like causes like some invisibility. If you go back and watch some of the stuff where I played like Super Nintendo games, like probably the old playthrough of Kirby Superstar with Proto, you probably will see that there's a weird thing where like characters turn invisible, and it's just because it's flickering, and for some reason this capture card, like something about it, like there's a problem that arises.
You know, like, jump up to, like, bounce the mushroom so it jumps over that, like, the ledge there, and then you can get it.
Yeah, so what they wanted you to do there was hit the red Koopa and throw the shell down and bounce it off the wall there and get all these guys and get a bunch of points. But I'm just kind of playing it safe here. Oh, good, one up. There we go. Remember when they added Piranha Plant to Smash? Remember how great that was?
I remember.
Remember when they finally added Ridley and then everybody realized that they really didn't care? Everybody was asking for Ridley and they add Ridley and then everybody just kind of is like, okay.
Wait a minute. I don't play Metroid.
What's a Metroid?
Nobody plays Metroid.
You know, one day they'll add Waluigi, and then like nobody will care.
Mm-hmm. There was like a comic somebody made, like making fun of that. Where like Waluigi's consoling Ridley. Or Ridley's consoling Waluigi over that. I forgot who made it. Wasn't Awkward Zombie or whatever her name is. It's somebody else. I love this.
I don't get why people care that much about Smash. Anyways, it's not that great.
I just like that when Terry Bogard was added, people were really mad because they didn't know who he was.
And it's just Ken with a hat. You absolute dinguses.
Come on. There we go.
Do. Luigi, you're not supposed to go up there. You're breaking the space-time continuum. I don't care.
Ah! Look how tiny he is. No! Tell me how much you guys love Mario.
Oh, very much.
I love Bing Bing Wahoo.
Could not believe living without Mario.
I feel like
Franchise that exists. Like that, like all video games are just Mario.
Did you ever hear about how when they were making Splatoon, they were like, Shigeru Miyamoto was like advising them and was saying that the game needed memorable characters, and that if they couldn't, like, apparently if they couldn't come up with memorable characters and character designs, then he was just going to make it a Mario game. And I imagine him
That's actually true.
Yeah, I imagine him just kind of sitting there behind his desk, like twiddling his Mario amiibo and just being like, it'd be a shame if somebody had to make your game a Mario game. It'd be a shame if you couldn't come up with some interesting characters. And then they came up with
Remember?
Then I think that's when they came up with like the Squid Sisters and all the actual like characters for the franchise.
I remember the original like ideas were like this bunny character, which would have also been cool.
Yeah, rabbits.
But the squids work better for like ink and all of that.
That's, you know what, they should have done that for the like the mammalians thing with like in Splatoon
With the
3.
bunny, yeah, callback to that. That would have been awesome.
I mean, big Mr. Grizz is funny and all, but
It's cool that they did more with the Mr. Grizz thing, but still.
stay hydrated. This is a threat.
I think Shigeru Miyamoto might be evil.
Why is there a squid in the air?
Yeah,
Why
why
wouldn't
is
there
there
be
just
a
a
squid in the air?
floating squid?
Yeah, why is the turtle flying, huh? Why are there floating platforms? Why do the clouds have eyes and a smile? Nothing is real.
Yeah, why is
Your
it
life
free
is a
money?
lie.
What if guys, what if Mario ate the mushroom and he got really high? Wouldn't that be funny? I'm sure nobody's made that joke before.
I'm sure nobody in the history of humanity has ever made that joke before.
Guys, what if
No, definitely
we
not.
made a Mario movie and we made Mario not like mushrooms? Wouldn't that be so subversive and ironic?
Wouldn't that be cool? And the power-ups are mushrooms, and he has to eat the mushrooms. And then in the second one, which I still haven't watched, we make Rosalina and Peach sisters and upset every fan because they shipped the characters. And now they're canonically sisters.
To be fair, I think like I think the shippers deserve it. I think that the
Yes, they do. I just think it's funny that they actually did that.
well, they teased that in the first movie with Peach being like adopted by the Mushroom Kingdom. So I mean, it wasn't.
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
as far-
It's in the story of Galaxy.
Well, I mean, not that they're sisters, but that they are somehow related. That like the
Yeah, all of them are related.
the royal family comes from space.
They're like all made of stardust. I mean, it happens in, I think, Galaxy 2 when the universe literally gets destroyed and reset.
I love the beginning of Galaxy when Bowser just shows up and just starts bombing all of the Mushroom Kingdom.
I would compare Bowser to someone else right now, but that's probably not in good taste. Thank you, Luigi. But our princess is in another castle.
Remember when they referenced that in the Mario movie at the beginning when he shows up at the gate and they try to tell him the princess is in another castle? That was funny. It made me XD. I was literally soy jacking at the screen.
Guys!
I was literally pointing him out the
Literally
gate.
soy jacking.
He set the line! Stop the movie, he set the line!
You know, as bad as the live-action Mario was, at least it was, I don't know, I feel like it was a little more creative than the animated
And the
one.
elimination slop, yeah.
It plays it so safe, you know.
It's Nintendo, what do you expect?
Well, it's more of Universal. I just don't really, I don't understand why oh, okay.
Luigi's just gone.
What was that all about? So the way I would have done the Mario movies, this is how I would have done it, right? I would have them not in Brooklyn, but in a Brooklyn-like city that is part of the Mario world, like the Mario like Odyssey world, you know, where it's like different islands.
Just put him in New Donk City.
Yeah, or something, you know,
Bada bing, bada boom.
just kind of something like that, right? And then, you know, kind of have it play out like, you know, combining Super Mario 1, 2, 3, and Land together. you know, have Daisy as like Luigi's princess, and you know, Peach as Mario's princess, and like Peach and Daisy are like opposites, just like Mario and Luigi are kind of opposites, and so you can kind of have like something like that going on with that, where, you know, like, you know, you could still do the whole thing where he has to rescue his brother, you know, but I think it would have been kind of clever if they made it where Peach is like, oh, I can't be a hero, like, I'm just a princess, and then you have Daisy, who's the opposite, who's like a total like tomboy, and, you know, makes Luigi's life miserable.
Girl boss.
You know, something like that, you know, like, so that each, you know, Mario has to help Peach, you know, realize like she's strong, and, you know, Luigi has to like help Daisy realize she can't do everything by herself. That kind of thing. You know, I think that would have been very clever to do. Why do they do that? That is just cruel to do that.
You can go flying far with it though.
Yeah. And then, you know, once you finish up the, like, the first movie where it's about Bowser trying to kidnap the princesses and stuff, then you can have the second movie when the Kongs show up and mess up Mario City. And then
Or you were gonna say then Hotel Mario shows up.
like, that would actually,
The whole movie's
that,
about opening doors.
Yeah, and then that could be like the second movie. The Kongs show up, they kidnap Mayor Pauline, and Mario has to climb like the skyscraper. You have your little freaking references to Donkey Kong, and Luigi and Daisy and Peach and Toad have to fight, you know, the other Kongs, you know, Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky, and, you know, all of them. You can even have your little DK rap, where it's just basically these freaking, you know, Kongs just show up and just wreck the entire city. And then in the third movie, then you can go to Galaxy. That's how I would have done it. But then again, you know, I'm a genius.
Well,
not really.
You know what?
Not really. I'm kind of dumb, but I understand Mario. I understand my Mario. Okay. I'm
well, you know what? They already done a Super Mario Brothers the film in 1986, and it was animated, and it was
okay.
better.
It was okay. Yeah. The OVA.
OVA, yeah. Or Mario gets cucked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know where it's with these game companies and like forgetting that their OVAs existed.
Well, I mean,
Pretend.
Nintendo never acknowledges F-Zero GP Legend. That was like a 50-episode series. I really don't like this, like what they're doing here with this kind of thing.
Spring, yeah.
Oh yeah, the stars are the colors of the Super Famicom buttons in this one.
Oh,
That's why a lot of Super Nintendo stuff it all red, yellow, green, and blue. They do that quite a lot on the Super Nintendo games, and you know, if you didn't really know, if you were an American and you didn't have like the colored buttons and stuff, you wouldn't really get why, like, in Super Mario World, like red, blue, yellow, and green is such a theme. Same thing in Donkey Kong Country 3 when you find the little like crystal caves, like the you know, where you have to do the little music thing to get the banana bird. It's the European Super Nintendo buttons. A red crystal, blue crystal, yellow crystal, and green crystal. Because Rare was from jolly old England. And in England, their Super Nintendo was more like the Japanese one in its design. Not that I dislike the purple. I like the purple. But, you know.
Compared to the OG, it's worse.
Yeah, the original Super Famicom has like a very like vaporwave kind of look to it, and it kind of comes from like they're still leaning into the family computer angle. Like on the NES or on the Famicom, you could literally get a keyboard and a cassette a peripheral to make games in BASIC. Like a Commodore 64. And they had like magazines in Japan where you would they have the game codes and you'd input the game codes on your, you know, in Famicom Basic on your on the and save them onto a cassette tape.
I wonder if Nintendo should ever lean into that, like again.
I mean, you could
kind of like with PlayStation and Xbox, like going like in a more like cloud gaming based direction. Like maybe that's a way they can kind of differentiate themselves, and it might actually be quite popular because like you can do like a lot more like things if it was just like a family computer of sorts.
I mean, they kind of were doing that with the Switch 2 with the mouse stuff, but that's more
Not used.
It's not really utilized, and it's more of just like
Gimmick for the sake of having a gimmick.
Because everything else is moving towards like PCification. But you know, I liked how the Famicom and the Super Famicom had that sort of home computer angle going on, that retro home computer angle, and you can tell, yeah, because these are the Famicom and the Super Famicom were made after the video game crash, and they didn't want it to, when a lot of the video game market was like, you know, you had the Commodore 64, the ZX Spectrum, the Atari ST, stuff that was like home computers. It's like, because, you know, the home console market had crashed, and then when it was, the game industry was recovering, they were leaning into, hey, these, you know, it's about computers now, not just video, which can do more than just video games. That's why, like, in the UK, and good chunks of Europe, there really wasn't much of a video game crash because everybody just moved over to the home computers, like the, you know, the BBC Micro and all that. This is the ZX or ZX Spectrum.
I know what you have to do here. There's hidden blocks.
Yeah, it's lame.
There's gonna be another hidden block.
It's really cryptic.
Like a Mario Maker like level made by some asshole who thinks he's clever and can make a hard level, but it's just obnoxious.
And there's no
You
way.
haven't seen the later levels.
Yeah. There we go. Finally, I'm big.
I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Mamma mia.
Just so you guys know, I think I'm gonna be heading to bed pretty soon.
All right, well, we can wrap up in just a second. I was going to try something on my PC, unless Fi is going to stick around for a little while longer, and you can, you know...
I'm here.
All right. I mean, you're free to go to bed, Nath, and Fi and I will, like, wrap things up with the last thing, because I wanted to test something out on my PC real quick. Nothing big. It'll probably be just, like, 30 minutes once I'm done here. Let's see. Let's do this. Up.
Mario, Luigi.
Well,
Good night.
in that case, yeah, I'll catch you after.
All right. Nighty
yep.
night.
Yeah, good night, guys. See ya.
Ow.
Oh yes, the cheeps. Do, 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 do.
Trick is just kind of to keep running.
Yep. Hiccups.
Oh, of course there's a blooper.
Yes.
Ah!
And you're invisible. And you're invisible. Awesome. Do 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 do. Friend request.
From whom?
I sent her a friend request. Why doesn't? Okay. Well.
It's for a tree.
Yeah, she friend requested me despite me never undoing my friend request, so she probably clicked no on it by accident. Or she couldn't find me anymore.
Damn it!
Oh. Probably just easier to talk over. I'm gonna sell her the Switch over Discord than Instagram.
Over the gram.
The instant grams, the instant gratifications.
I don't know, like, maybe I'm being a little stubborn or whatever, but I just kind of want to stay as far away from Instagram as possible.
It's a bad thing, yeah.
Ooh.
I think you have to sprint
Yeah.
beforehand.
You need a little bit of momentum. Momentum.
Had a monomum. Who's still left?
I panicked.
Just you.
Save and quit. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna like practice positioning my microphone in different places. So just let me know, because I'm gonna be playing on the keyboard and I'm not necessarily gonna be muting. So you're gonna hear the clickety clacks as I'm playing. And so just, you know, kind of let me know as I like test out different positions. You know, right now I have it right in front of me. So let me see. There we go. All right. Purple. PsychWard purple.
A PsychWard purple. He's purple.
He's
You are
purpling.
purple. You know that Simpsons, you're purple.
My anime OP collection. I'm gonna try to keep it easy because there's probably gonna be some lag here with all these background processes.
I love anime openings. Adison.
But like, this is an old like anime opening step pack from like the early 2000s. I mentioned this in my old Stepmania video that I did, but
Slayers. Dule. Never heard this one before. This version.
yeah, it's like some kind of remix. Well, actually, hold on. I probably shouldn't be doing this because the stream might be get taken down. Like, if the Sonic X opening is copywritten, I don't want. I probably should avoid this.
I was about to wait a minute. Yeah, the song is copyrighted.
Okay. Just check to make sure the stream on YouTube is still running.
It's still running right now. It's still running.
Okay. I don't know. I'll put like a MIDI, like a copyright friendly MIDI of like the of something else there, just to be when I edit this later. Okay.
Gotta get banned.
let's go to Extreme. Extreme was pretty well-rounded. Let's see. B11. Don't wanna know. Nothing too difficult. Graduation, yeah.
Events.
Yeah, I can tell there is a little bit of delay here. Just
Input delay. Yeah.
nothing I can't work with.
It's funny. Before you started talking, I couldn't hear the keys, and now if you talk, it picks up the keyboard presses.
I wonder if the new GPU will be able to make streaming this easier.
Oh, definitely, definitely. You should just be able to plug and play with the GPU.
Well,
Should
after
automatically install the
after we finish
drivers.
up here, I'll stick around and switch to my phone while I plug it in. Might as well do it now before I like leave it out for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Telling myself I'm gonna do it.
Might as well.
Especially if it, you know, maybe it'll help with the editing.
The editing, yeah. Is this from a show or just DDR?
It's just DDR.
Exclusive?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Some of these have the music videos, others don't. I probably should disable the music video just so, you know, it runs better. But some of them don't have them. It's kind of a crapshoot.
This goes funky.
Ah. Or is gonna wake up in a cold sweat because he senses I'm playing this.
Yeah.
Gonna be like, why can't I stop thinking about Psych at 3 a.m. When you wake up late thinking it's a dream. But yeah, you saw with that one, you know, there was no music video, so there was less issues. Let's see what else we got here. I know one of these has a remix of the Gradius theme. I'll be your dancing senorita. I had six mix on PS2. You do it right. You can't give up. You can't give in. See that?
Yeah, the lag spike.
It's like I'm playing and Aura is standing next to the machine kicking it whenever I'm doing too good.
You don't get to play the game.
Oops, I spilled water on the machine while you were Guess we won't know if you beat my score. I still have that dance pad that I bought off AliExpress, and it's good for cardio. I can't do like level 8 stuff on it unless I like really find a way to fasten it and like basically make it like an arcade thing, but it's fine for like doing like, you know, levels 4 to 6. You know, just you need
probably have to like put some pipes around it and weigh it down. Mage.
Oh no. Random Sigma event incoming.
Nice, he left. I think he's going to eat some food. Drink some water.
You ever watch a cat drink water?
Yep.
You just watch the tongue just go, like, scoop up the water.
Yep, like chipong. Are you trying to summon Aura?
Give Aura your power.
It is streaming in the server.
She's been doing that a lot more lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Song's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
All versions of it, pretty much. I'm gonna tell Aura as soon as we're done. I'm gonna be like, you totally missed the Stepmania stream. Sorry, Aura. Sorry. A-, not bad. I will say I'm not as good as Aura at this game. But then, like, Aura goes, like, so hard on every game he plays. As soon as you get him into something, he just goes, like, he
goes haywire,
like,
yeah.
yeah, he no-lifes it, like, seriously.
Like, he's level 100 and, like, almost 2 classes now in FFXIV, and he's in Shadowbringers already.
He needs to put a video on his channel of just a compilation of him staring at people as the Tonberry and standing behind them and making them feel awkward.
Yeah.
I shouldn't play that one.
Maybe not.
No, yeah, copyright. Yeah, that particular band's tracks get flagged.
Sigma, you're on the table. You know you're not allowed on the table. I don't care as long as you lay down on my lap. What? Oh, Sigma. Oh. No. Calm down.
If I ever stream more Stepmania in the future, I'm gonna have to be very careful. I'm gonna have to...
I smell bad. Ow! Ow!
Because the older ones, they have, like, songs by Erotic and Smile DK. You know,
they're all classics.
Because, of course, people are going to use my stream as a replacement for actually just buying the song for 99 cents off iTunes or wherever.
Well, yes, obviously, hello. Oh, that goes kind of hard. God, you smell so weird. Why do you smell so weird? Oh, you like that? You like getting your ears rubbed. Makes sense. Is that good?
So far, the lag is not really any worse than when I normally stream it on Discord. And I'm streaming this on Discord to you and on YouTube at the same time, so... If the computer is still able to hold up like this after 4 hours, after just one crash... I can't imagine how smooth everything's going to be if the GPU actually works.
It should. It's new. And it had good reviews. Why do you get so much dirt near your ears, stinky man? Clean that.
The original.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I don't know where Captain Jack sits in the copyright department.
I wouldn't risk it.
And then like Tribal Dance by 2 Unlimited, like I don't know, like let's go to ITG.
I remember
in the groove songs are in the groove songs are usually pretty friendly.
I think I streamed like Osu once and I immediately got nuked. That was years ago. Your claws are very sharp, Sigma, and very close to my artery.
The arcade that used to like cycle around the city when I was growing up had an In the Groove machine for a while. I think that was before it got recalled because of the lawsuit. Because it used an early build of Stepmania in it, and they weren't really allowed to do that.
See.
It was actually basically just Stepmania in a cabinet, and like while Konami was okay with Stepmania for non-commercial uses, they were not, you know, cool with that. So In the Groove kind of got, I believe they got sued. I don't remember if they actually got recalled. Maybe they had to like kick up profits or something, but they got in trouble. I do remember that. Don't promise me a world. I remember this. Figure out. I had this on PS2. We had like a bunch of DDR games. We had Extreme DDR Max 1, and I think we had 2. I had Pump It Up, and then we also got In the Groove. Me and my brother, you know, growing up, we went hard on these games.
I think I only heard like one of these at my mom's place.
Maybe next time I can try streaming the Game Boy Advance port of Pump It Up that's like 300 megabytes and has like the crusty like music videos in it.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to wait to do that with Aura. Yeah, I kind of want to wait until we can get like Aura in here and do that with him. One of the things that prevents me from getting better at this is the bad carpet tunnels I have in my freaking fingers that are gonna if I don't find some way to remedy that, like to get some actual medical insurance so I can remedy that, I'll probably be in my hands will be in excruciating pain when I'm 50. Alright, let me move the microphone a bit. Let me move it right here to the side. And move my keyboard up a little bit. Let me move that closer there. There we go. Ah. I'll have to look up some royalty-free Stepmania packs so that way public domain Stepmania packs so we don't ever have the risk of copyright. I'll have to look into that, man. I mean, I already take quite a few vitamins for various things, so I could probably just add a turmeric pill to that regimen. Don't promise me a world. That's like the remix. Yeah, Bob Jam.
I know this song.
Yeah, when I was growing up, a lot of people a lot of the DDR heads liked In the Groove because it was kind of seen as the more like competitive DDR. grooving in my seat.
Absolutely grooving.
I'm doing okay despite the lag. You know, just A minuses, nothing too big.
Back on top of the PC. Ah, stinky.
I'm surprised that you don't have more, like, issues of having to open your PC and clean it with how much that cat gets on it.
Yeah, especially since I have, like, a bunch of holes at the top of the PC. For, like, another air fan.
And you probably do need to clean it if you haven't cleaned it recently, but...
Oh, yeah, I should clean it again, but eh.
The Penny arcade theme. Remember when Penny... That tells you how old In the Groove is, that they put the theme for Penny Arcade by MC Frontalot in there. Probably play one more after this and then we'll call it. It's 5 p.m.
Hey, that was fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Well, that's not what I mean. Refund issued for the other graphics card. We've received the item below and have issued your refund. Thank you for sending the item back. The return is now complete. Outside of 737, I'm getting the full thing back.
And you know what's gonna happen to that graphics card?
Some AI bro is gonna buy it.
Maybe that, but what might also happen is it might get dumped into a box of Amazon returns and bought by a bidder at the auctions and dumped on a table at the swap meet and sold for 30 bucks.
Probably, maybe. But you don't need to worry about it anymore, and neither do I, because I get my money back.
Everybody wins.
Yes. Especially Day. Day wins. I hate them.
Inspector K. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is a good one to end it on. Like it's weird. Like I haven't really played much In the Groove. Like I've had Stepmania and all these step files for years, but I haven't really played that much In the Groove. But I still remember all of these tracks. Can't imagine playing this at normal speed.
Oh, lag.
Nah, this isn't lag. This is just me sucking.
No, there was a lag on Discord. Here at conventions, they always have like a Stepmania, like a guy hooking up like a dance pad to a laptop with some speakers.
Yeah, one of the
Stepmania.
conventions I went to, they had like arcade games and stuff.
They usually have arcade games, but you usually have to wait like 10 million years to play because people hog the machines.
Well, hey, I didn't have to worry about that because I played the Death Smiles machine and nobody was playing Death Smiles, so I got to play it as much as I wanted. Like, it's like everybody else is playing like House of the Dead 2 and like, you know, the Street Fighter and stuff like that, and I'm like, hey, a cave shooter. Nobody else is gonna play this with me. Let me go ahead and go back to that. Let me just turn it down, and then I'll try that again. Whew. There we go.
You did it.
We did it. Alrighty. I think that's gonna be it for the evening. I will. I'm going to private this archive, but I'll let everybody know that I'm going to, you know, just do some minor editing. You know, cut out some of the intermission segments where we're swapping systems and censor anything that maybe needs to be censored. But this should be. I'll have it up. I'll have it up by sometime tomorrow, most likely. If not tomorrow, then Friday. That way, if the review collab ends up taking longer, at least there's something.
True.
And, you know, if the graphics card improves things and we get the dual screen setup, I would love to start playing like Jedi Academy or something online with you guys during these streams. I think this is gonna be, yeah, I think this is gonna be a really, I think this is gonna be really good for the platform. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it now.
The stream.
Yeah, the stream.
Don't end it. No.
I'm ending it. I'm gonna do it. Oh boy.
You have so much to live
You gotta
for.
do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You released the court files.